And welcome on in to another episode of Getting Wild with Terry and Friends, Baseball Edition. We are here. It is opening day, and we are ready to go here. So it's an exciting time. I have Tim and Nick here, both. If you can tell them apart by the names on the screen, but otherwise, it may be a little bit more difficult. But welcome on in, guys. I guess. Let us know how do you have any action on the Brewers and Cubs?
Nope. Yep.
Brewers nothing lead.
Oh hell yeah! I have is my thing not live? I have it on my monitor right now.
Oh.
Yeah, that hasn't happened yet. But yeah, I'm on the Brewers. I'm on the Brewers run line for the first game at -115. Yeah. So that's the only thing I'm on right now.
Nothing
for you. Yeah, I didn't get to anything either. But I have stuff in the other game, so let's just jump right into the first one here. Cleveland Guardians are in Kansas City facing the Royals. -124 for the Guardians, +106 for the Royals, total 7.5 in this one. No stats sheets. I guess I'll start with that because there's no stats to really put in the stat sheets. And I'm not going to use last year's stats, so the stat sheets like we have in hockey will be coming, but you'll need to give me a few weeks for that. So in this one here, it is Bieber against Greinke. Bieber for the Guardians, Greinke for the Royals here. I'm on the Royals, plus money. I think Cleveland has the advantage here with pitching with Bieber, but I think the Royals have an advantage lineup-wise. And I'm interested to see what they can do. So I'm backing the Royals here, +106 for my first baseball bet of the year. Tim, Guardians and Royals, what do you think here?
Yeah, this is first game of the year, and me and Nick will already not like each other. I'm on the Royals as well. I am just not high on this Cleveland team, and I won't be most of the year. I think they're going to be in dead last, and the main thing is, sure, they have Shane Bieber, but I think this could be similar to like a Jacob deGrom treatment from a couple years ago, where, sure, he can go out and pitch 6 innings and allow 1 run and still get the loss because I don't think that Cleveland's offense is anything. They have Jose Ramirez and they have Reyes, and that's about it. All the rest of their pieces are not strong. On the other side, Kansas City, I like this Kansas City team. I'm a little bit higher on them. Merrifield is going to have a good year. Bobby Witt's the number 1 prospect. I'm excited to see what he can do. Benintendi, he had really good years in Boston. He didn't have a good year last year. I think he could bounce back. Salvador Perez, I have as one of my MVP candidates. I think he's going to lead the league in home runs. I think he's going to be a big factor. Santana, he's been playing pretty well. Dozier is going to be a good veteran in the house. Mondesi is going to steal 40 bases. This is a scrappy Kansas City team, and I wouldn't be surprised if down the line, towards the end of the season, we see Kansas City making a push for a playoff spot. I know there's stupider bets. I put a little bit down on Kansas City to win the division at 16-1. It's a little bit of a shot because I'm not going to go and take the White Sox at -200 or something. I'm going to go and take a little bit of plus money. I like this Kansas City team. I think they're going to be a scrappy team. I know there might be a little bit of recency bias from them being really good at in the spring training, but I like this Kansas City team. I think they're going to get off to a good start. They got off to a good start last year. Why not keep running with them? Kansas City money line +110. I got it at.
No run first inning, Brewers / Cubs. Brewers, Cubs, and Cleveland. Royals, Mets, Cardinals, Padres, and Braves money line. That's a lot of no run first innings, unless
I'm guessing it was no run for the first inning for the Brewers game, for the Cleveland game. He likes the Mets money line, Cardinals money line, Padres money line, and Braves money line.
Cardinals and Braves are very chalky there.
Oh yeah, so no run in the Brewers, Cubs, and Cleveland Royals, and then he likes Mets, Cardinals, Padres, Braves. Yeah, that's pretty close to. I have a 5-game parlay that I did. One of my books gave me free bet credits, and it made sense to do a parlay, or else you don't get anything really. So I did Kansas City plus 1.5, St. Louis money line, Mets money line, Braves money line, Angels money line, and Padres money line. So I basically went with all the favorites except Kansas City. Nick, what do you think here in the first game of the season? Well, not the season because there's one game going on. First game of the show. What do you think here?
Yeah, I'm a fan of Shane Bieber here. I know he didn't pitch much last year, but this is a guy who's, when he's on, this is a top 10 pitcher in the MLB, and I expect him to be like that here. I don't know if he's going to go too far in this game. I expect him maybe go 4 or 5 innings, and that's exactly where I targeted this game. I targeted the Cleveland Guardians in the first 5 innings at around minus 135 in this spot here. This is just a plain and simple starting pitching advantage. Full game, I would give the lean towards the Royals just because when we look at, I like looking at Fangraphs here and their rankings for the bullpens. They got the Royals, I want to say around 14-ish. They got the Royals at 14, and they got the Guardians at number 20. So there is the bullpen advantage with the Kansas City Royals in this game, and that's why I did go first 5 rather than full game. I'll do that when there's pitching or when there's bullpen advantages for one side, and I like the one with the lesser bullpen. I'll take them in the first 5 rather than the full game. I'm going to take the Guardians here, first 5, around minus 130, minus 135 to be leading at the end of 5 innings, and I can easily see the Guardians bullpen blowing this team or blowing the lead, and the Royals winning this game straight out. But I think the Royals are a little bit too trendy of an underdog for me today. Feels like everybody and their mother is on the Royals today, and I'm going to be on the opposite side there. Give me Guardians first 5.
All right, well, you're kind of on the opposite side, but with baseball, you see it often where one team will be leading after first 5, and then the other team will win full game. So it's not like really against each other, but yeah, we'll jump into the next game. The chat has already been speaking about this one. Pittsburgh is in St. Louis. The Pirates plus 154. The Cardinals minus 184. Total of 8 in this one. What can I say about this game? The Cardinals are a much, much, much better team than the Pirates, in my opinion. I don't really know what else to say. The Pirates, what have they done in the last 10 years? Finished last every single season in the division. These are 2 playoff teams. I like the Cardinals here. Obviously, you can't take that minus 184. So I am on the run line, making sure not to make any mistakes. I am on the Cardinals run line at plus 110. I believe I got it at. So yeah, plus 110. That's what I like. Tim, Pirates and Cardinals, what do you think here?
I'm liking some runs. I don't care where I get them from. I like the over. I got it at 7.5. It's up to 8. I feel like this is a spot where this game could easily be 4-2 at the end of the 3rd, and Brubaker's getting hammered like he normally does because this Cardinals lineup is definitely a really good lineup. Carlson's going to have a good year. Goldschmidt's still a big bat. O'Neill had a good year. Arenado's going to be big. Pujols, we'll see what he can do. De Jong has been a solid, more defender than anything. Molina, final year, we'll see what he can do. I'm hoping for 3 to 4 runs from the Pirates because I feel like if I can get that, then my over is pretty much good. I'm not high on Brubaker by any stretch of the imagination. He was everybody's favorite pitcher last year who absolutely sucked. I'm not going to sugarcoat that one. I think he was the least profitable pitcher in the MLB last year. And I don't think it was particularly close. Adam Wainwright's another year older. It's his retirement year. I could see him giving up a couple runs because looking at it, I could still see like Vogelbach and Reynolds and Haynes and Tezuko and Newman, Tucker. I could still see some offense out of this Pirates team. They're going to play more of a small ball type thing. So base hits, getting the runners over and trying to score small ball. I could see them scoring 3 to 4 runs tonight, and this one being a 7-5 St. Louis type game. There is about 15 to 20 mile an hour winds blowing out to the outfield in this game tonight, which is another reason why I really like the over. So over is going to be my play in this one. It would also be a slight lean towards Pittsburgh just because it's a little bit plus money. But keep in mind, April is going to be a big month for dogs. So it's going to get funky. You're going to see some weird teams have good records in the beginning of the year. So don't fall in love with your $2 favorites.
All right. Nick, Pirates and Cardinals. What do you think here?
Yeah, and to bring up Tim's point about Brubaker last year, out of 221 pitchers that have numbers on covers.com for in the regular season, their profit margin, Brubaker is ranked 220 out of 221. If you bet him every single game, the Pirates went 6-18. You're down 11.2 units in his games last year. Now this is a totally different year.
Was Dane Dunning the last place one then?
No, that was Luis Castillo from the Reds.
That's what it was. Okay.
But yeah, looking at this spot here, I don't hate this Pirates lineup. And I do like that the wind's blowing out in this game. I do like runs a little bit in this one as well. I took the team total over for the Pirates here at 3.5 around even money. I don't mind Vogelbach on the top of that lineup. He does have some nice power. Reynolds showed some positive signs. I like Brian Hayes. He's a good young kid. Susugo, we saw he had some pop with Tampa Bay last year. Kevin Newman, I like him as well. Cole Tucker, decent one. So this is a decent top of the lineup for the Pirates here. And I think everybody's going to look at what they did last year and just try to shy away from them. I think they could be a sneaky team this year. Obviously, they're not going to be good. I'm not saying they're going to go out and win 80 games. Absolutely not. They're still going to be a 90-loss team. They are a live underdog in this game. I would look towards them in the first 5 innings. Sam saying the Pirates are the Kraken of the MLB. I love that comment. No, they could be sneaky at times. They could be very sneaky at times. But I'm going to just take their team total over 3.5 here around even money. I think they put up at least 4 runs in this game.
All right. We will move on along to the next game. Going forward, this is how I'm going to have things looking here. The Mets, McGill is minus 118. Are in Washington. Corbin plus 100. A total of 9 in this one. I'm kind of curious as to why this is such a close line. Yeah, well, we'll get to you.
Because it's McGill.
I guess, but what is he, like, horrible or something? Like, I don't think he's like. Obviously, he's not
Bassett.
He's not DeGrom
or Scherzer and DeGrom.
Yeah, he's not.
People are overreacting to this.
But so pitchers do matter a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. Pitchers matter a lot.
Pitchers matter 100 times more than goalies do.
Okay,
when it comes to
Corbin is not amazing in my opinion. No. This Nationals team is not amazing. This Mets team is a lot better than the Nationals team. Okay, maybe we can consider the pitchers even about here, but it's the beginning of the season. I like the Mets here at minus 118. I think that's kind of a steal. I think the Mets should be like minus 140, even with Miguel and pitching. That's just my opinion. So I'm on the Mets here. I think it's a great price. Tim, what do you think here? Mets and Nationals.
As a Mets fan, I lean the Nationals today. I'm not high on Taylor McGill. I know it's just the line movement. I know it's Taylor McGill. I think it moved too much. I definitely think it shouldn't be this close of a pick-em. But with that being said, I kind of lean Washington. I know Washington doesn't really have much. They have Soto. All right, and then the Mets have they really don't have much this year. They're going to be bottom of the thing. These are games that the Mets should win because each team in the National League East has to play against Washington 19 times. Whoever has the best record against Washington is going to have a big leg up on the rest of them because unless one team is going to beat up on another team a lot more, it's games against Washington that matters. I know it's McGill. I know it's Corbin. It would be a lean towards Washington. I didn't bet it. It would be a lean towards the under as well. There's a 54% chance of rain. It's why it's got pushed back from 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock. So maybe you lean towards the under. Maybe they get through 6 innings and then this game gets postponed or finished in like the 6th or 7th inning. So I could see this one being a low-scoring, ugly game tonight for opening day for the Mets. Did not bet it. I'll root for the Mets, though, obviously.
All right. Nick, tell me that you're not on the Nationals.
No, I'm not on the Nationals. I'm on the Mets. I love the Mets in this spot. Patrick Corbin's going to get lit up in this game. I could see a team total over for the Mets. I don't usually look at 5.5, but that's around, I think, plus 130 in this game for a team total over 5.5 with the Mets. Still, you're asking to score 6 runs, but the Nationals are not a good team. They're going to be the bottom of the National League East. You can get 4.5 for minus 120. I wouldn't talk anybody off of that. I like the Mets here, and I would say careful of run lines in this game here, because if the Mets are, let's say, up 5-1 when they call the game in the 6th inning or 7th inning from rain, like if they do that, you don't get credit for that run line. It's only money lines. Run lines must go 9 innings. Just keep that in mind for games that do have rain threats. I'm on the Mets money line. I didn't expect it to drop this much because I got it at 135 last night. So I'm mad I got it at the price it's at, or that I got it at the price I got it at. At this point, I may look at a little bit. Mets run line at plus 130 could be interesting as well. I can see them winning this game 6-3, 6-2, something along those lines. So I don't mind the Mets here. Here on the money line, I got it at 135. I love it at minus 120, minus 125.
All right, here we go, Turner.
There we go. There we go.
I was gonna save it for tomorrow because
I was gonna say I packed my Blue Jays jersey. I might rock that tomorrow.
So I was gonna keep it for tomorrow, but
so Texas money line tomorrow, Nick.
We'll see. I need to look at the slate a little bit tomorrow.
No, I'm kidding. I'm not fading them right away.
No, Cabano. Well, I guess the background colors are kind of like the Twins, so you could possibly think that. No, I am a Blue Jays fan all the way. We'll get to the rest of the comments here after I break down the next game. Cincinnati is in Atlanta. Plus 158 for the Reds and Molly. I'm gonna probably pronounce these names.
Molly, you had it right.
You got it right, okay. Molly.
And Freed for the Braves.
Mac fried chicken.
Fried?
It's fried.
It's Freed.
No, Freed.
It's Mac fried. It's fried. It's fried chicken.
Minus 188. Minus 188 for the Braves coming off the championship last year. Total of 8.5 here. Cincinnati, basically all they did was trade away their hitters. I don't really know exactly what their goal is, but it doesn't seem like making the playoffs is their goal from the way they treated this offseason. The Braves, they lost Freddie Freeman. They're going to be a different team here, but I think they're still quite a bit better than this Reds team. The issue here is I don't want to take them on the run line. It is plus 110 on the run line, and I'm not going to take minus 188 on a single bet. So as I did say, I do have this in a parlay, and I also have a 2-teamer as well. So I gave out my other one. My 2-teamer is St. Louis money line and Atlanta money line. I love the Cardinals today. I love the Braves. I just don't know if the Braves win by multiple runs, so I'm not taking the Braves on the run line here. Tim, Reds and Braves, what do you think here?
I think I might be a little bit higher on the Reds than most people this year because I still like their lineup a little bit. They still got India, but no Yankee jersey. Get that crap out of here. I like India. He was a good rookie last year. I feel like that could be a good one. Eugenio, Tommy Pham, Votto, Stephenson. There's still no. My mom cut my hair. It's still a good top 5 in this Reds lineup. I feel like this one, I would rather lean Cincinnati on the run line plus 1.5. I feel like this might be a big letdown spot. I know it's opening day, but if you think of what the Atlanta Braves are going to be doing in the beginning of the game, they're unveiling their World Series trophy. They're the World Series trophy, the banner, all that stuff. They're going to have a big ceremony in the beginning of the game. And normally when we see some type of ceremony or some type of celebration, that team normally comes out flat. And I could see that happening tonight. It would be a lean towards the Cincinnati Reds, but nothing that I want to get involved in.
Sounds like somebody likes the dog in this game.
I wouldn't mind the Reds. I wouldn't mind the Reds.
I hope that's incorrect. But Nick, what do you think here, Reds and Braves?
Yeah, this would be a lean towards the Reds for me as well. Lean towards the Reds in the first 5 innings, obviously, rather than the full game. I do not trust this Reds bullpen at all, which Fangraphs has ranked at. Need to find where they have them ranked because it's not very good. Or is it? Oh wow, it's actually better than I thought it was. They're mid range. They have the Reds bullpen ranked at about 17th. Actually higher than I thought they were because they were down in the 20s last year. But Atlanta's gonna be good again this year. Let's not sugarcoat it. They're defending champs for a reason. They have the number 4 ranked bullpen on Fangraphs here. They add Jansen in the offseason. This is a decent team. But overall, I mean, if I'm looking to make a bet in this game, which I'm not, I'm staying off this game. I like Tyler Mahle on the road. He was actually really good on the road last year away from the Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, where he struck out about a batter an inning, and he had a really good ERA. I don't remember the exact number, but he was good on the road. So this is a spot where it's Reds first 5 or nothing for me, and I just stay completely off the game. But I do like the dog more than the favorite in this one.
All right. Different opinions, but hey, that's always good. We'll move on to the next one here. Houston is in LA facing the Angels, plus 102 for the cheaters. Oh, sorry, I mean Astros. Minus 120 for the Angels, total 8.5 in this one. Yeah, I'm not an Astros fan. Obviously, being a Blue Jays fan, I don't like the Yankees, I don't like the Red Sox, and I don't like this Houston team. So those are my hate teams. I'll get it out in the open now because you will hear me talking shit about these teams. But yeah, so Houston and Angels here. I'm on the Angels, minus 120. I'm backing Ohtani. I'm not an Ohtani fan. As I said, I'm a huge Blue Jays fan. So the fact that Vladdy didn't win the MVP last year, I'm still salty about that.
It was deserved for what Ohtani did last year. Because last time I knew, what do you call it? Vladdy didn't throw for an under 3 ERA. So I think it was deserved.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a new year. I still don't like Ohtani, but I can't bet for Houston because I don't like Ohtani because that's not how you cap games. So even if you hate somebody or dislike somebody or you dislike a team, sometimes you do have to bet on them. I'm on the Angels here, minus 120. The favorite, as Finnegan barks, total of 8.5 in this one. I would kind of lean with the under, but I'm not sure if I could get to a total. No, definitely not this early. So I like the Angels here, minus 120. Let's change things up and let's start with Nick on this one. Nick, what do you think here?
Yeah, for me, this is a lean towards the Astros in this game. I still love the lineup they toss out there. Altuve, Tucker, Bregman, Alvarez, Gurriel, Brantley, McCormick. That's a really strong lineup. Even after losing Correa in the offseason to the Twins, I still think this team can go out there and be fine. And I'm not a huge fan of Shohei Ohtani pitching. And I think that the only reason the Angels are favored in this game is because Ohtani's on the mound and everybody remembers he won the MVP last year. So I think similar to like when we look at Yankee games and stuff like that where you're paying a Yankee tax, Shohei Ohtani is going to be one of those names like Jacob deGrom, like Garrett Cole, like why can't I think of another pitcher off the like one of the, like those top pitchers that get a lot of love and they get overvalued. And I think Ohtani is one of those overvalued commodities. So for me, it's a lean towards the Astros in this game for me more than anything else. And at plus money, I think it looks pretty nice.
All right. Tim, Astros and Angels, what do you think here?
I don't think the Angels should be favored.
Yep.
I'm not high on this Angels team. I think they're a third place team in the division, if not even maybe a fourth. I think everybody's way too high on the Astros. Not on the Astros, on the Angels, saying that they might be able to go and try to win the division. They haven't had a winning year in how long? and you're saying they have a chance at the division. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Seattle is going to win the division. B, I'm not high on Shohei. I think that everybody's going to put on such a high pedestal, and he's going to have a downgrade year, for sure. I don't think he's going to be top 5 in the MVP. I think he's talented, but I think the Angels are going to end up running him into the ground. I'm not high on this at all. I think Framer Valdez has the pitching advantage in this one. I do like the Astros in this game. I like the Astros lineup more than I like the Angels lineup. Trout coming back from an injury. I know he was the MVP. I don't know what we're getting out of him. Rendon, same deal. I feel like this is a Angels lineup that could easily fall on their face. This Houston team has been here before. I like the Houston Astros to get the job done tonight. I got them at like a 113, so the lines dropped a little bit, but I'm not high on this Angels team. Sorry, Terry.
Hey, don't be. It's not like I put a half unit on all the plays I did for baseball today. I'm not going big, not anytime soon. Even on the Jays tomorrow, I won't be going super big. Maybe I'll go a unit on them. We'll see, but we'll get to that tomorrow. But I'm not going big with baseball. I'm going to kind of take things slow, especially this first couple weeks here.
Yep. No, I'm firing away. I think I'm on 5 games today.
Oh, yeah, no, I have like 5 or 6 picks.
Dang it. Home run Cubs, 3-1. Damn it.
Oh, no. Yikes, I lean Milwaukee, so I'm glad I did not bet that.
Yeah, I bet Milwaukee.
We'll get into the last game of the night. The Padres, Yarvish, are in Arizona facing Bumgarner, plus 116. Yarvish. Oh.
It's Darvish. It's you, Darvish.
Yes, I'm sorry. I was typing that up quick before. Yes, Darvish in Arizona facing Bumgarner. Total of 9 in this one. This one was kind of tough. So Arizona, I will not be backing Arizona, probably at all during the season. But I don't want to say that because I said I wasn't going to back Montreal, and then what did the Habs do? They went on that like 10-game winnings, like the 10 to 15 games where they played really well, and I did jump on them. So I'm not saying no for the whole season, but definitely not going anywhere near Arizona. The Padres, bit overrated. Darvish was pretty bad at times last year, like pretty bad. Other times he was great, but other times he was really bad. So I'm not quite sure what to expect out of this one. So I'm passing. I'm not touching the final game of the night here. If I was forced to bet something in this, I won it. I don't have a pick. I can't even force one out because I just have no opinion on this one. Nick, what do you think here? Padres and Diamondbacks.
Yeah, I'm on the similar spot here as you here. I passed on this game. If you wanted the Diamondbacks, you should have bet it last night when they were plus 145, plus 150. At this point, this line, it's a lean towards the Padres. If I had to get to anything in this game, but I'm not going to be betting this game at all. I'll stay off this one. I like other games, and this is just not one I wanted.
Yeah, like Terrence said, Darvish was his dog shit last year. So I can't back him, especially at a minus 136 favorite. Tim, what do you think here? Padres and Diamondbacks.
Hey, I'll be on an island. I'm on the Diamondbacks. And that's my favorite play today. I got him at 145 last night when I bet him. I got him at 152 on the site. They're my favorite play. It's dropped all the way to a plus 116, which is bonkers. I have 121 still on my site, but I am not high on Darvish. I am not high on the Padres. I think they have a good starting 3 with Cronenworth, Grisham, and Machado. The rest of their lineup is mediocre. I feel like the Padres are going to be sellers at the deadline. Yu Darvish pitched against the Diamondbacks twice last year. He pitched a combined 5 innings, 5 1/3 innings, and allowed 10 runs. No, he's not good against the Diamondbacks. I'm not high on the Diamondbacks by any stretch of the imagination. I think Bumgarner has a slight pitching advantage in this one, and I like the home team. This is not the pretty pick, but sometimes got to have the kahunas to bet dog shit teams, and here's a chance. I'll have Arizona today, and I could have Baltimore tomorrow. So I'm going to have a lot of garbage dogs throughout the month of April because you never know. So I do like the Arizona Diamondbacks on the money line. I will say Darvish, he did change a little bit of his mechanics and stuff when he got to San Diego. He is not the same pitcher that was a really good pitcher with Chicago and Texas. So I like Arizona as my favorite play today.
All right. And that is it. That is the slate. Let me bring up our new best bet screen here.
Baseball.
It's in blue. Everything is different. I made sure the colors are different here. We'll start with dog of the day. I'm taking Kansas City. Taking Kansas City as my dog of the day. Nick, you went with Houston.
Yep. Anytime you give me Houston at plus money, I'll put it as my dog.
All right. And Tim?
Arizona.
All right.
Easy.
Over or under? Nothing for me. So I will clarify a little bit differently than the hockey show. With over or under, person can choose either first 5 innings total, or they can choose a full game total for the over under. But no totals for me. As you know, for me in hockey, I'm much more sides better. It's the same thing with baseball. So I'm definitely not touching totals anytime soon, unless there is a really good reason to. So no totals for me here. Nick, you also didn't choose anything. Have you changed your mind or?
Nope. No interest in the total.
All right.
If I had to put anyone, it would be that St. Louis Pittsburgh over, just because I have the over for Pittsburgh, but I ain't touching that.
All right. And Tim?
Yeah, the St. Louis Pittsburgh over. I think you're going to get at least 3 runs from the Pirates. If I can get 5 from the or 5 to 6 from the Cardinals, I'll be good to go. So yeah, over in that one.
All right, and best bets, best parlay pieces. I'm going against the team I think is one of the worst teams in baseball, the Pirates. I'm going with the Cardinals. I think there's a huge difference between the two teams. It is the first day, so we'll see what happens. But I'm taking the Cardinals on the run line. And then I'm also taking the Cardinals money line as my parlay piece. Nick?
Give me the Mets here down at minus 115. Sorry about the dogs.
Stop it.
Yeah, minus 115 with the New York Mets money line, and I believe over on Bovada you can get Pittsburgh plus 3.5 for around minus 350ish. That's my parlay piece.
All right, Tim.
Yeah, Arizona. Best bet. I've already kind of elaborated that one, and I did Kansas City plus 2.5, and that one is minus 265. So, if it's a parlay piece, might as well just go.
There's definitely parlayers out there, especially with baseball as well. Royals
parlays in baseball are never a good idea though, because it's a random sport and underdogs are always live. So careful with parlaying baseball.
I will say I did lose. I did lose a lot of parlays by one game last year. So
hey, the best way to go 3-1 is to put them in a 14 parlay.
Rangers get the win tonight. You can check
this
out.
is hockey.
Yeah, half an hour. The hockey show will be on. A German Shepherd. Is that the dog?
No, he's an Aussie.
Yeah, it's an Australian something. Yeah.
All right. That is the show. Best of luck to everybody tonight on the opening night of baseball. Go Mets. I'll say it because I'm on the Mets. So go Mets. I'm cheering for them. And we will see you again tomorrow. Hi, Pop.
Hi, Doggo.
We'll see you. See everybody tomorrow. Smash like button if you're new. Hit the subscribe button if you're new as well. We appreciate all the support, and we will see you again tomorrow for another episode, Getting Wild with Terry and Friends, MLB edition. Hockey show is in 25 minutes, so make sure to join us for that. And best of luck, guys. Have a good night.
See you.